There everyone, Jenkins here. I know that was quite weird for you, but when a man needs water, he needs it bad. And this just happens to be some good water. Anyway, welcome to a little thing I like to call Storytime with Jenkins. Now, you might not think, being as young as I am, that I have many stories, but let me tell you, there's quite a few good ones I have. Like the one I'm going to tell you today. It was D-Day, 1944. A few days after, actually. I'd lost my gun in the battle, so I had to charge people with one knife. It was very, very gruesome for me. I had to clean off blood everywhere. It was very, very, you know what I mean, right? Gruesome, bloody, everything. Anyway, you don't care about that. So, there was a good friend I made along the way. He was in my squad. Let's call him Tanisha. He was a good friend of mine. And, we were going through the woods one day on our way to Paris, actually, to free all the Jews from enslavement there. We were on our way there with just me and Tanisha. And it was quite a very good adventure we had there. And at one point we were walking through the woods there, and it was real nice. And then she fell down. It was quite funny for me, to be honest. I was there laughing all the time. Yeah, and we came across this big open field while we were on our travels there to Paris. And we had spotted a Nazi squad on the other side of the field there. So we got down real fast and we took cover. And I pointed it out to Tanisha, but Tanisha didn't seem to listen too well. And he got back up and started shooting back at them, which wasn't exactly the smartest idea, considering there's an entire squad of them and two of us, and I don't have a gun, which, as you know, I'm very, very skilled with. And so, while we were walking across the field there, he started running again towards them, and I was like, "What are you doing? You can't do that. There's a whole squad, and it's just you. I'm gonna watch you, I'm not gonna fight. Screw that, I'm not dying." And as he was running towards them, he got blown by a grenade blast. And it was a very frightening experience for me personally. I have a lot of post-traumatic stress disorder. And so it was very touching for me. I'm gonna act this out for you. I run up to Tanisha, who's there laying all bloody on the ground, unconscious. So I sit there, and I shake him. "Tanisha, wake up! This is important. I want to go to Paris." And then he opens his eyes, and he's like, "Jenkins, I can't feel my legs." And I'm like, looking down at his legs. I said, "Tanisha, you ain't got no legs." And it was at that point when Tanisha had a heart attack right in my arms. And that really hit me. Especially since he still had his legs. I was just trying to joke around with him. But so I hadn't known Tanisha that long. And he didn't exactly get my comedic standpoint at that time. And it didn't end quite so well as I'd hoped for Tanisha. He died there in my arms. And it was very, very sad. Right after that, I took his gun and went on without him, all the way to Paris, where I wiped out all the insurgents, all Nazis, all people in the city. Because I'm pretty sure they were all Nazis. I mean, there was flags of Nazis hanging everywhere, so I just, I assumed. I actually met up with some Russians. I knew them. I knew them. I had a good friend. I don't quite remember his name, but he was a good man. I was there and wiped them all out. They had catacombs underneath the city that they had built. And I'd thrown tear gas down there already, but I was like, we have something better now. We use mustard gas. By we, I mean me and my brain. I didn't have friends. I still don't. All I have is my boy Jeremy. Ron's abandoned me for school. Yeah, he's somehow very smart. I didn't realize that. Anyway, that's all the story I have for today, but I'll get back to you when I have another one. Peace out.